What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Mika Chanel, back with another edition of Mika Chanel is Just Saying. Let me scoot up some. I feel like I'm a little far away from the camera. Anyways, you guys, I'm like, it's Saturday morning, and I was like, let me get some vlogs on because I haven't done any vlogs this week. I was horrible. Basically, this whole month, I have just been slacking on getting my vlogs up. And I actually missed it, you know. I was thinking about just like taking a longer break. But I actually, you know, missed it. I missed vlogging. And then, like I said, like hardly any of my friends watch as many of the Housewives. Most of my friends only really watch like Atlanta, maybe like, you know, Beverly, maybe, I mean, not Beverly Hills, but maybe New Jersey when it comes back. But, so I don't have anybody else to discuss this with. So I'm like, let me pull out the camera and get back on these vlogs. Okay, you guys? So right now, I'm talking about the Real Housewives of Dallas, but I will be coming back to talk about the Real Housewives of New York later in the day after I finish this one. I'm going to go take my notes on New York, and I'll be doing that. And then a few other little vlogs that I plan to do over the weekend. Anyway, so this is the Real Housewives of Dallas, Season 1, Episode 6. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, okay? Yeah, so let's get into this episode. So Dallas, it opens up with Stephanie and her husband. They are discussing, I guess, redecorating their son Chance's room. Because I guess the other son had like a redecoration done in his room at some point. So, you know, they don't want the little Chance to feel left out. So they're going to redecorate his room. But instead of just, you know, going to Target or JCPenney's or somewhere to buy some curtains or whatever. No, that's not good enough, you know, for their Chancey poo. So they decide, I'm trying to fold my legs up in this chair. I love this. This is my room, you guys. This is my Four Seasons room. I love this room. Anyways, yeah, nobody is supposed to come out here, my husband or my daughter, but somehow toys always end up out here, and cigars from my husband and his friends. How do you smoke cigars? It's like you don't even inhale them, right? You just like kind of hold the smoke in your mouth. That seems like a waste, right? I don't know. Anyways, y'all, I done got way off topic. What was I talking about? Yeah, so, no, they can't go to, like, JCPenney's, you know what I'm saying, Bed Bath & Beyond to hook this little boy's room up, you know. They got to hire a decorator to come in and decorate his room. I'm like, all right, that's how y'all roll. That's how they roll in the Big D. So, you know, let's go on and roll with it. But the thing about it is that Stephanie is kind of upset that her husband, he likes to have control. And he won't let her just, you know, make decisions on her own as far as like decorating the house or whatever. But it seemed like at the end when they did the reveal that she got exactly what she wanted anyway. So I'm not really sure why she was complaining. Anyways, and then we see in the next scene, Brandy is, she's heading over to Marie's house because, you know, she's been like teaching Marie's daughter how to dance. And I was like really wondering why she was doing this with her daughter, because I'm like, is she trying to audition for something? Is she, you know, gonna be like on the dance troupe in school or whatever? But I was reading on the Bravo website, you know, I was reading some of the blogs, and Marie was saying that her daughter wants to get into, you know, acting and things like that. And plays and stuff. So she felt like, you know, she needed, you know, she wants her to be a triple threat, I guess. So she wants her to learn how to dance as well. So anyways, you know, she shows the daughter some dance moves or whatever, and then they sit down and, you know, just have a little conversation about Miss Leanne. I'm gonna call her Crayon, because the bitch is crazy, okay? That Crayon is crazy, all right? I don't know, I need to find a better word that goes with her name, but Crayon is who she is in this episode, because bitch is crazy. Cray, okay? Like, look up cray in the dictionary, and Leanne's motherfucker's name is gonna be, face is gonna be right next to the word, okay? Anyway, so they talk about her, and Brandy's just like, you know, I really enjoyed your cocktail party until, you know, Crayon went batshit crazy. You know, like, what is wrong with her? And Marie's like, you know, I don't understand what happened. I really think she needs some psychological help. I'm like, you think? That woman is psycho. I mean, like, what is wrong with Leanne? Like, seriously, she, I don't know. She really needs some help. And the people that are close to her need to tell her that this bitch, you need to go get some damn help. Seek out Dr. Jen, seek out, I don't know, Dr. Phil, hell, just find somebody. Go to the damn college and get some help for free. You know what I'm saying? They need college hours, so they'll, you know, psychoanalyze your crazy ass for free. All right, do something. Anyways, in the next scene, Carrie and her husband, they are going shopping because they're going to have a a photo shoot to update their website, because their website is pretty old. It's got like old pictures, so they want to spruce up the website. Carrie has always been the model on their website, so they're going shopping to get you know, some new outfits for her to wear for the photo shoot or whatever. I feel like Carrie is her husband's, I can't think of his name right now, but I feel like he looks at her like his little Barbie doll or something, and he likes to dress her up and make her look really pretty, because he's like really into picking out her clothes. He knows a lot about women's fashion, and he wants her to look a certain way, I guess, you know. But I'm like, hey, do your thug thizzle do, because hell, I might need some help from you. Shit, trying to go shopping. I hate shopping. Like, I like nice things, but I hate going shopping for it. That's the only thing I hate. But anyways, the photo shoot looked like it was a lot of fun. Carrie has a very nice body. She is a very pretty lady. And she, you know, it looks like, you know, everything went off well. She wasn't all that excited about the pictures when they developed the pictures. I'm skipping over, but I'm like, I might as well wrap this up right now. She didn't really like the pictures after the pictures were developed. I'm like, I don't know why. I thought she looked awesome. She wanted him to Photoshop some things and whatever. She said in her blog, in her Bravo blog, that she did talk him finally into photoshopping a little bit, not overdoing it, but I guess they did do a little photoshopping or whatever. I thought she looked great. Hell, I thought the photos looked good just the way they were, but you know how everything is relative, you know, to how you see yourself. Anyways, Brandy is at Stephanie's house, checking out, you know, the progress that Stephanie's doing on her son's room, making on her son's room rather. And they just seem like they're really, really good friends. They seem like they like to have a lot of fun together. I like to see them two together in scenes. I think out of like everybody on the show, I like them two together the most, because it just seems like it just brightens up the show. You know, the show is, you know, it's not a whole lot going on this show or whatever, but I really like to see them together, because it just seems like they're really good friends, and they just really enjoy their friendship and being around each other. They joke, they laugh, you know, they have a good time. You know, they're not all just mad about shit all the time or just so serious like some of the other women are. You know, it's like, lighten up, people, okay? Anyways, and then they move on to Stephanie and Brandy and her husband Brian, or is it Ryan or Brian? One of them. You know, their marriage or whatever, and Brandy is just like, she doesn't know what to do at this point. You know, her and her husband, they don't really talk things out. But Stephanie was saying, you know, maybe you guys need to talk, sit down and have a conversation and just really talk about what's going on with the relationship, be open and honest or whatever. So Brandy's like, yeah, maybe I can give that a try. She's a little nervous though, because her husband doesn't like confrontation. He doesn't really like, you know, he just likes to just move through life and not really talk about, you know, difficult issues. So we will see how it goes. Okay. Anyways, so in this next scene, it really irked the shit out of me, this next scene, right? So I guess Tiffany says that Marie has been sending her text messages about Leanne, saying like, you know, mean things about Leanne and just whatever. I would love to see the text. I actually think they're on the Bravo site. I need to go check it out, because I don't know. I'm just wondering what Tiffany's motives were in all of this. So she goes over to Leanne's house. Her and Leanne are planning to confront Marie about it, about the text or whatever. Tiffany done printed out these texts, and you know, I guess, and got Leanne all like hyped up to go and like do this like little confrontation and whatever. They get to Marie's house. They do like a little prayer outside. And I'm like, What the hell are y'all praying for? They act like they about to go to war or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. All right, it ain't that serious, y'all. Seriously, I mean, they get up in Marie's house. They give her some like little fake laughs. You can tell Marie is just not knowing what they're coming up, that she just doesn't know that they're coming over there to confront her. She's very friendly with them or whatever, and she just seems a little caught off guard when they sit down and just basically say, well, you know, we're here because we need to discuss these text messages that you've been sending to Tiffany or whatever. Marie completely looks shocked, confused a little bit, and you know, Leanne just goes in and is just like, you know, why would you say these things about me? And Marie's like, well, I have some real concerns because you act your actions, you know, are showing that we may need to be concerned about your ass, okay? Now, I mean, I'm watching the show and I'm like, yeah, y'all need to be concerned about her ass or whatever. And she's like, I'm not crazy. I'm just pissed as hell. And she starts screaming and shit. And I'm like, girl, wait a minute. Where did all that emotion come from? She went from 0 to 100 real fucking quick, okay? I'm like, where did all this damn emotion come from? You need to calm down, pump your brakes, slow down a little bit. Let's bag it up. Like, what's her name? Dorinda says, bag it up. Bag it up. Dorinda and her hand motions cracked me up. Anyways, we'll talk about her in the next vlog on New York. But anyway, so yeah, and then Leanne brings up Brandy, and she's like, yeah, you know, Brandy says certain things to me. She can't be around me for more than 2 minutes without going crazy on me, being mean and evil to me, and all this and all that. And I'm just like, what? Like, I have not seen Brandy go off on Leanne. I haven't seen her be mean to Leanne or any of that. And even in like the first episode when I don't know who it was, but Leanne said somebody told her that Brandy does an impression of her. Brandy didn't even want to do it because she didn't want to hurt Leanne's feelings. You know what I mean? So like, I don't understand why Leanne has this like vendetta against Brandy and feels like Brandy is like out to get her. I mean, I'm really confused by it. You know, if y'all understand it, the people out there that watch it, let me know what's going on, because maybe I missed some shit. I don't know. But I mean, I feel like I watched every single episode up to this point. But anyways, I just think that Leanne's ass is fucking delusional. She is just, she needs something. Like, she didn't, like I said before, she didn't get enough hugs in her childhood. Something is going on internally with her. Maybe she's upset because her man won't marry her and she really wants to be married. Maybe she's projecting that out onto people, her anger towards him, and projecting it out to the women that she hangs around or something. I don't know. What I do know is the chick needs some fucking help, okay? Anyway, so let's move on. The last scene of the episode, I'm not going to drag this vlog out. This episode really didn't have much going on in it anyway. But the last scene of the episode really disturbed me. It was very awkward. It was very, just a little heartbreaking a little bit. I feel like my light keeps going in and out. It's sunny outside because I have like 101 fucking trees in my yard. Like, this is like the side of my yard. But then I got like a million trees over here too. And it's blocking all the damn sun. Like, the middle of my yard that doesn't have trees has a lot of sun. But it's like blocking all the damn sun. Anyways, whatever. Y'all can see me, right? Anyway, so this dinner. Okay, so Brandy and her husband Brian, they, you know, plan a date night because he's in town finally. You know, it's sad to say he's in town when that's where he's supposed to be living, but it seems like he's never there. So he's basically in town, and they, you know, Brandy takes Stephanie's advice, plans a date night. They go out to dinner or whatever. It's just their connection to each other is just very off, you know, from the beginning. And so anyways, they sit down. Brandy is fumbling over her words. She's trying to get out the fact that she's feeling, you know, a little lonely in the marriage. She wants him to, you know, spend more time with her or whatever. She's kind of bumbling and fumbling over her words because she's a little uncomfortable because they don't usually have these kinds of conversations, she says. So anyways, he finally goes, so you were saying I don't give you enough attention? Is that what you're saying? And she's like, yeah, you know, did I do something wrong? And he's like, yeah, you did. But he didn't say what she did wrong. And instead, and then she starts crying, and he's just looking at her like, bitch, what the hell are you crying for? Like, he is just like so disconnected, you know, at this point. And he gets up, right? And I'm thinking he's getting up to go give her a hug. But instead, he walks out while his wife is sitting there trying her best to tell him how she's feeling and then crying. He walks out of the restaurant, like, just smooth, gets up and deuces homie and walks his ass on out the restaurant. And I'm like, I mean, that's all I could do. Like, my mouth was like hanging to the floor. I cannot believe that he did that to her. Oh my God. I was like, for some reason, I was angry for her. I was heartbroken. I was angry for her. I just could not imagine how that must feel to have your husband walk out on you like that. Ugh. So yeah, I don't know if we're gonna see any of this, the aftermath in the next episode, because this is basically how the episode went off. I don't think we are, because I don't think I saw anything about it in the previews. But, it's just, I don't know. Is their marriage in trouble? I mean, clearly something's going on. You know, he needs, and they hopefully they can fix it. Like I said in the last vlog, but you know, they have 2 small children, and you just, I just hate that it's playing out on TV like this. Like, man, girl, I mean, shit, but it's really real. We want reality TV, and we are getting reality fucking TV, okay? Between Leanne's crazy ass and and Brandy and her husband, you know, just basically breaking down. Wow, it's very sad, and I felt really bad for her. But anyways, you guys, that's all I have for season 1, episode 6 of The Real Housewives of Dallas. What are you guys thinking about this new addition to the Housewife franchise? I like the ladies of Dallas, and I'm gonna continue to watch it. I don't know how many episodes they're gonna have. I don't know if it's just a 10-part, if they're just doing 10, kind of like what they did with Potomac and also Cheshire. But yeah, I'm into it. I'm invested, and yeah, I think it's gonna get juicier as it goes on, especially with Leanne's crazy ass, y'all. What y'all think about Leanne? Y'all, am I alone in thinking that she needs to get some psychiatric help? Some for real psychiatric help? Girl, she needs to go and what's his name, called Dr. G from Married to Medicine. Somebody should need to help this woman out, for reals. Anyways, that's all I got, you guys. So until next time, please stay real, stay safe, and stay tuned to Mika Chanel is just saying. Bye-bye.